Hey Lou, I'm missing everything. Ugh. What did I just do? I'm making a mess, man. And I just dropped something. A very awkward place. I'd imagine it was just a matter of time for that to happen. Because I was, I keep moving past my little shelf there, and it doesn't have sides. So one of these days I'm going to smack it, and sure enough, there you go, I smacked it. Okay, so we're back to it. Santa and Krampus, they're getting their action, man. Getting some action on them. So, for a quick update, I streamed twice today. Marble Snap and a painting. And did it on the wrong stream on both times. I have two stream titles, stream tags, stream names. Active Minds Gamer, as you know, and also Striving to be Superman. Dun, dun, dun. And I streamed on the wrong one. I usually only do Striving to be Superman. I do that one. I actually stream on that one quite a bit too, but that's just where I do my morning workouts. Do weightlifting right now. I'm doing Cali Move, calisthenics type workouts on there. I typically do workouts that are some kind of online program. So I've done Insanity, a lot of the Beachbody stuff. I've done some Peloton stuff. I've done Spinnervals, which are the bike trainers DVDs. I've done a lot of the different things on Beachbody: Insanity, P90X, Insanity Max 30. I don't know what they call it. Fit 4, a whole bunch of them. I did several. Peloton doesn't have any like programs like that, but they have various different things you can do, and I did those too for a while. Lately, I did Athleon X, one of their Beast Up workouts. It's Beast with the X, like Athleon X in the middle. I've done, right now, I'm doing Cali Move, which, I also did the Aquaman workout, AR7. I did that, but it's not a whole program. It's really just a format, a style of work. And I did that too. And I actually liked that workout, I'll tell you. I liked the way it made me feel, the way I felt like it was a good workout. I always felt like I was really worked every time I did it, according to its setup. So that was a good one. Beast workout was okay. I mean, I don't know how much I felt like I gained anything on it, but it would last like 3 months. And I was like, Cali Move is interesting. I like the exercises I'm doing. It's helping me to get better form and stretched, and I'm able to get, more mobility. I'm better at pull-ups, but I've only been working on it for a couple months, and it's like a 2-year program, so it's going to take a while to finish that one. That said, that's what Striving to be Superman is all about. Not usually where I do my gaming related stuff, and I did today, and I've done it a few times just by accident, like today. Now, back to it. I'm back onto the right channel, and we will see what I can accomplish. I've only got 50 minutes. Like I said, I just did Marble Snap for about an hour. That's probably more like an hour and 15 minutes. If you like to watch this for my Marble Snap, sorry, I was not paying attention. Did not mean to be in the wrong place. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking I might leave that, because I might... I only scraped it off because there was something dark there. I'm thinking I might paint it white so that it all looks white. But then again, white paint could just rub off. Of course, so can black paint, I suppose. It's one of the advantages of leaving this totally black, but why am I doing this right now? I don't know. Probably no good reason. I just saw it and I thought it looked kind of dirty, so I was, inconsistent. So I said, screw that, I'm getting rid of it. It's not even painted. It just, I don't know, I just felt like all right. Well, at least it's consistent. If I do decide to paint it white, at least I can paint it white all at once. For now, at least he looks evenly distributed on his white snow. All right, so let's go ahead. So back to what I was working on. I was working on Santa's. It's actually pretty thin here. I probably could just paint this red again. It's not so thick that I feel like it's going to change anything. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go ahead and just get my next step in there. Let's go ahead and put some of that red back on. We'll cover up my newly remodeled Santa suit, where I let's just get that covered up. Probably should sand that a bit. I didn't realize how rough it looked until I actually didn't sand it. Until I actually put paint on it. Now this what I'll call liquid green stuff that I used to actually paint. Or to actually fix this belt and the hole in his back. Is it's paint ready, paint accessible. And so I'm just trying to make sure I get it fully covered. You can see what it looks like post repair. Maybe a little sanding probably could have made it a little smoother. But sometimes you can't tell because it's all the same, and then when you put the paint on, you're like, oh, yeah, that probably could have used a little bit of extra love and tenderness. Alright, so let's go ahead and go with the darker color here. And we'll put some underneath while I wet blend my way. Now, I don't want to get it on the actual clothing necessarily. I'll have to figure out something else for that. Because this is supposed to be his... this is going to be his metallic parts, so... this is meant to be just me getting Now, I put on some highlight on the edges, so I'm trying not to hit those highlights. Simply because I don't want to do them again. And we just kind of keep going back to the other colors. And blend away. Blend, blend. Blending. I'm working on it, man. Now, I know it's sometimes better to hit these guys from, oops, probably should have went to the other level first, but I didn't. Let's go ahead and grab some more of that one. Just trying to get this stuff so it's more transitional. I'm only working on one spot, so I'm saying this is a time-consuming effort, and if it works, it'll look cool. But if it doesn't, it's a lot of effort for what it is. But thus is the thing about NMM, right? as I continue to move forward and hopefully just eventually get now. One of the things is eventually I have to start going into this orange stuff. Fact is, I probably didn't create enough of it because it's my transition to brighter color. You know, not talking because I'm trying to figure out how to draw my line here. Sorry. Gotta really focus on where getting my angle's gonna be. And I just got to keep hitting kind of how I think, because it's all how I think, not how is actually the case, because I don't really know. Okay, and now we'll just move on to the next color, probably some orange. And we'll see how much I can do there. Now these colors are really just like I said, they're meant to be the transitional colors. So I'm going to have to do some white, almost white color. This blending, I mean, whew, this is a wild shot in the dark kind of thing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Really don't know what I'm doing. It's a lot of guesswork here. So I'm going, well, I think that's how the light would hit this. And I look at it and go, nope, it's not how light's going to hit this. Maybe light hits it that way. I don't know, but it's... Oh, I already made a mistake. I was blending back with the brighter color. Supposed to be blending black with the lighter color. Blending forward with the lighter color, and then dark with the back color. Dang it. That's definitely not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. Okay. As you might notice, if you're looking closely to my goggles, they're moving further and further down my nose. I doubt you'd be looking that closely, but if you aren't, I'm telling you, they're sliding down my face. And it's not just a little annoying, it's a lot annoying. I guess that is one of the drawbacks of having to wear, or not having to, or choosing to wear goggles, or magnifying glasses here. You get the privilege of having them slide down your face. I'm trying to visualize how the light is hitting this guy's armor. And am I doing it right? I don't know. Probably not. And the thing is, his armor here is not, it doesn't have nice even ridges. It's round. A round armor for a round guy. And as such, I'm trying to figure out how to do the blending so that it, got a fair amount of red in my bristles there. That red is coming off of my brighter spots, and I didn't want to do that. Let's try that again. Now I gotta figure out how to blend this puppy because it's not blended. And I'm just constantly trying to get it's really not that easy. I will say that right now it's not that easy. I'm trying to keep it wet so that I can hopefully get it to blend. Man. as I try to get my angles right on this guy. Serious, I can spend forever doing this. It's like trying to get this stupid thing to look like it's metal. It's like, I don't think so. No, but it's got to. It's got to come together at some point. That's the rule. You put effort into it, it'll eventually do it. At least that's how I visualize it to be. That's the rule of perseverance, right? Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. It'll happen. Whew, man, this is like, I don't get it, man. Some of these people can just do this stuff and just get it right every time. It's just insane. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this working. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's a pretty safe bet, but what is it I'm doing wrong is the question. Yes, you're probably doing something wrong, but what is it? Is it too straight? This needs to be more blobby. Maybe that's the problem. I need to be more blobby because it's a round surface, not a straight surface. Which would mean and then I'm trying to do it around this obstacle, which doesn't make my goal, my objective any easier. I have these little obstacle diamond things in the middle. So I'm trying to create a metallic reflection around a center point that I can't actually paint. Which just adds to the complexity of what I'm trying to accomplish here. So I'm just trying to add orange and white until I finally come up with something that looks kind of like it's supposed to. Guess I can't really carry that around the back now that I think about it. Wouldn't make sense. It's getting a shadow right there. It shouldn't actually have. Really, it just looks like right now that I've just created a stripe. Just put a stripe on his armor. That's all I did. I didn't actually add any kind of, it doesn't look at all like metallic. I just put a stripe on his armor. It's like, ooh, a stripe. It's like, I don't think that's what I was going for. In fact, I'm quite sure it wasn't. So it's not transitional enough to look like it's supposed to look. And I don't know that I'm going to get it to that point because I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I need to make it wider. Make the this color wider? It's just not transitioning enough? I don't know. Not sure what the problem is, to be honest. But I may have to give up on this. I'm just not seeing it doing anything other than add a stripe. I hate to be a quitter, but if I don't quit, I'm never going to get this done. And I don't know, maybe I just do, maybe my line of white is too bright. I don't know, maybe it's too thick. Maybe I just don't have the hand steadiness for this. Maybe that's just it. I'm not blending it and it's too crooked. I don't know. All the blending in the world is not going to make this this look any less weird. Trying to make it look like it's gradual, but I am not succeeding. Gotta say, hats off to you guys who know what you're doing with NMM. You could just because you appreciate the talent of actual skilled people when you try to do what they do. And I don't know. Now, if I quit at this, will I try it again? That's the big question. Will I try it again? Yes, I'll try it again, and maybe I'll try it again after that, and try it again after that. It's not like I don't believe it's. I can never do it. I just don't know that I'm going to be able to get it done now. because it's just really, I think this is really out of my wheelhouse. Now that, I mean, not that I'm giving up on like all of it. Like I might just give up on this armor. It's just probably a little too complicated for my current skill level. I don't know. I got to understand a little bit more how rounded surfaces are supposed to be colored. And I think that's my problem. I just don't really understand. I don't understand how. I thought it was supposed to be kind of a rounded thing, and it might be. It just, I don't know how to do that. Because it's really and when all is said and done, I'm going to still go back and do the trim to really bring that back off. To be honest, I think I may have done the bottom part wrong. I'm trying to do it in line like it was hitting it. But I might be going totally the wrong way. I don't know. Oh. I'm just doing one armor piece right now because I'm trying to see if I can get the one armor piece to look right. But I'm not getting there, man. I'm not getting there. If I can get one armor piece looking right, then I can go, oh, okay, I think I got this. Maybe I need to study it a bit more. But anyway, I'm going to call it good. Maybe I'll do some reading and some more videos and see how these people do it. And see if I can come up with another approach that doesn't make me quit completely on that goal. Otherwise, I'm just going to switch back to a metallic paint and do it that way. Hey, Savinicus. Wrong. Yours truly made those, man. I made them right down to the well, I didn't make the frosting. It's just canned frosting, but I actually want to make some frosting for some different ones though, because I didn't like the way that one doesn't get hard enough. It's not really it's a cake frosting, so the cookies kind of stick together. It doesn't ever get fully hard, so I want to get some like there's cookie frosting for that allows you to put cookies on top of each other and not get them all, it creates a shell. But no, I made those cookies myself, man. They are they actually have a lemon tang to them. The recipe called for lemon zest, 2 tablespoons of lemon zest, so a lot of lemon zest, and I didn't have lemon zest. And the conversion online was it's essentially 2 tablespoons of lemon juice for every teaspoon of lemon zest. So that would have been 12 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I said, screw that. I'm not putting that in there. But I did put, I almost put 12 tablespoons is like 3/4 cup. 3/4 cup of lemon juice. That's a ton, but apparently lemon juice is a lot weaker than lemon zest. It doesn't have as much of a bite, as much of a tang. So you have to put a lot of lemon juice to make up for lemon zest. And I didn't have any lemons, so I couldn't do that. So I just put probably half that. And it gave it the lemon tang that's in there. And that was part of the design of the lemons. But if it was me, if it was me doing them again, I'd probably put half of what I put in there. Maybe only 1/4 cup instead of a half cup. So, or probably like, I don't mind the tang. I just wish it was a little less. Like maybe just a little tang, just a little lemoniness, not like a little tanger. I'm eating them, so that ain't stopping me. I like them just fine, but I would like them a little less, with that little less lemony bite at the end. So, but yeah, I made them myself. Nobody else was making them, and I said, you know what? I'm making shape cookies. So I found a recipe, made shape cookies, and but they're not all frosted. I have about 3/4 of them to frost still. You just got some of the ones I did frost. Um, oh, cool. Glad to hear it. Kids are easy. But does Caddy eat sweets? Or are you both kind of sweet on the sweets avoidance thing? I was just saying that I oh, she eats them. Oh, that's good. Well, maybe there may even be a few left by the time you come back. By the time next week comes, I don't know. Maybe depends on what else is made between now and then. I'd like to make. Well, I don't know. I think Jenny might make cinnamon rolls this weekend. We have a couple of other things that might get made before then. I mean, we'll have 7-layer cake at some point, because I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that Ann will make 7-layer cake soon. It's one of my favorites. And then I know Joel usually brings apple bars to our party. We'll see. But anyhow, so yeah, I'm probably gonna come back a little bit. This Santa is driving me nuts. I don't know how to. I'm still working on this tricks to how to do NMM on a rounded surface. Oh, cinnamon rolls. That would be good too. Um, but yeah, no, I have not figured this NMM out. So okay, so this sword, this sword I made, or this sword I'm trying to do NMM. So it's starting to look kind of like it, like it's got, like it's made of metal. You can see what I'm talking about. It looks like it's hammered out. It's got all these edges, and like somebody smashed it, but they didn't smash it evenly. So I actually think the sword's coming out pretty good. The armor, though, I haven't figured out yet. Maybe I'm visualizing the light all wrong. I don't know. There's something. I'm doing something wrong. My thought is when light hits a rounded surface, it's going to hit it. I'm thinking that it's coming in from this direction. And so when it hits, it's going to have a line on the top and then taper off towards back and the front. Not along a line this way. So I don't know. There's some tips online, painted NMM on a rounded surface. I'll look it up, see if I can find it. There's a lot of NMM tips out there for doing edged surfaces, flat, straight surfaces with edges on them, or even like rounded surfaces that are round this way, but not round like like a globe. They're just rounded edges, which is different. So, yeah, I got the dude. Oh, yeah. This is okay. So these are the two guys I'm working on. This is Santa. This is his shield, and that's his shield right there. It goes like that, and then this is his sword. It's supposed to go like that. And now these are all things that are obviously not completely done, but you can see my armor is not good. I have not got the armor figured out. So yeah, there's that. The sword coming out not too bad. I might just put metallic paint. I had metallic paint. It says no, I'm gonna try NMM, but I'm failing. So I may end up bailing on that because I don't know if I have time to keep trying. We'll see. Depends on if I get any new inspiration. Now this one here, this is Krampus. Now he's way bigger, way more paint going on to this guy. But he's got like a lot of parts. Like this is his face. Goes on there. And then he's got this staff thing that goes here. It's like his claw staff. And I don't even know where his hand goes here. This is his other hand. I can't figure out where the hole is for his other hand, though. Oh, it's right there. So that goes right there. You think the pauldrons look like metal? That's what I've been painting. They don't look like metal to me. They look like I painted a stripe onto his pauldrons. It looks like I just painted a stripe on there. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just, yeah. Do they? Maybe. I don't know. All I see, maybe it's just, for you, it's probably, yeah, looking at it in the camera, it does look more shiny, like I would think. But looking at it in front of me, it doesn't look that way. I think it's just the light is doing me favors, but unfortunately people who are looking at it's going to be looking at it in person, and the light doesn't do that. Looking at it from here, it just looks like a stripe. Like I put a stripe on his shoulder. It doesn't look shiny. But yeah, you're right. Looking at it in the camera, it actually looks kind of good. So I guess I could fake it, take a picture of it, go, ooh, look at this, and then hide it. Well, the 3-foot rule only works in person though. So yeah, from a distance, it still looks like a stripe. I'm telling you, it's just, if you saw this in person at 3 feet, you'd think, why did you paint stripes on on the pauldrons? Here, it looks good because it's washed out, or there's not enough, you're not seeing enough detail from the light from the camera. The camera's cheating. It's showing, making it look better than it does because it's washing out the actual paint. It could just be maybe I haven't blended it enough. I need to wash it out more, blend better. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just need more blending. But then there are so many parts to this Krampus. I got that, and I got his staff, and then I got this thing that has to sit on his back. Check this out. Krampus has these 2 little children in the back of his this thing that sits on his back, and then they're trying to get out of the basket. So he's a pretty bad dude. In fact, you see all these hands coming out of his armor. So they're like his or not his armor, but out of his like blanket thing here. It's got like children. What do I paint? Well, this is what I'm working on. This is Krampus and Santa Claus. This is Krampus and all his parts, which I'm way behind on getting this done. I have to get it done by next week, and I'm not progressing. And then this is Santa. I was just telling, yeah, he's pretty creepy. He's a pretty evil looking dude. The Santa, I've been trying to put NMM on his metal parts, and I'm failing pretty miserably. Although Savinicus did point out that in the camera, it looks kind of shiny. Like I did do NMM. Like it does look like it's metal, but it doesn't look that way in person, unfortunately. It doesn't look as good. If I could capture what it looks like in camera in reality, then it wouldn't be so bad. But right now it just looks like I painted a stripe. I'm trying to figure that out. I'll do some more research. Maybe I just need to blend it better. Who knows? It could just be a blending issue. Graffiti? You mean like on walls? What's my opinion on it? I don't know. Some of it's kind of cool, I guess. I'm definitely not. That's definitely not a skill of mine. I can't paint with a spray paint. Heck, I can barely paint with a paintbrush. I am impressed by the things that people can graffiti, though. The things they can do with spray paint, it's impressive. Because spray paint, I mean, it sprays, right? I mean, it's just psh, and yet they get all this detail on there, and it looks like it's impressive. I like, wow. talk about control. I mean, if you can control a spray of paint into something that looks like a detailed painting, that's some impressive stuff. I gotta hand my kudos to those people who do that. I don't, I hope they're doing it all legally, but I doubt. I mean, it's not all legal, no. But I would hope that most of the graffiti out there is. Because the problem with graffiti is if it's not legal, it's just going to get erased. And if you do a really cool graffiti and the place is just going to get painted over, what a loss. Why would you want to lose it? But, I don't have any feelings one way or the other towards it. It's art like anything else. Some people are really good at it, and some people are me. who like to pretend like who like to paint, but maybe not that good at it. Yeah, no problem, man. So anyway, I'm going to sign off for a while. I'm going to go upstairs and hang out with my wife for a bit, and maybe I'll come back down at 9 o'clock or so and paint for another 45 minutes. I do these in very small bits and pieces because that's all I've got. That's all I have available to me between that and Marvel Snap and video games and everything else. Well, that's true. I guess it does. I mean, new stuff everywhere, right? Sounds good, Savinicus. You have a good one. I'll talk to you both later. Have a good one. Goodbye.